Everybody, today we're going to be reviewing the Super RS3M Maglev edition and doing a slight comparison to the RS3M 2020. So to start off with the customability, no customizable magnets, but there is a screw for tension and spring compression, the same as the RS3M. And speaking of that, right now I have the spring compression on the second lowest for the Super RS3M. And you can go check out my video on the RS3M 2020 if you want to see what settings I have for this, because I kind of forgot. But anyway, checking out the corner cutting, 45 degrees, it can't really do, but line to line here, it can kind of do with a lot of force. And then reverse corner cutting, it can go about 4/5 of the cubey, I mean, compared to the RS3M 2020, 45 degrees is like super easy. And it can even do line to line, you know, and reverse corner cutting is like very effortless, you know. But the main difference is that this one, the 2020, is like very flexible. If you can see that compared to this, which is like a lot more stable, which is not really good nor a bad thing because it depends on your turning style. If your turning style is less accurate, I would choose this one. And if your turning style is very accurate, I would choose this one. Just because here, you know, my turning style is like kind of accurate because I've mainly been like working on trying to be more precise with my turns, so I don't really need to use something that has like an amazing corner cutting. Like right now my main is the X-Men Tornado V3 and I have it on the tightest settings, and like the corner cutting is not that good, you know, but I'm still able to get a lot of good times with it. But anyway, with the Super RS3M, you know, it's a really fast cube because of the Maglev, and the Maglev makes the turning more effortless and have less friction, so the magnets are also more pronounced. You know, you can kind of feel a more defined bump. I'm not sure if they actually up the strength of the magnets or if it's the same as RS3M 2020, but the magnets here are a lot more dull, and the feeling is a lot more scratchy compared to this one. Or it's a lot more... it has a lot more friction compared to this one, is a better way to put that. And, you know, it takes a lot more effort to do a turn compared to the Super RS3M, which I can turn, like, super fast, like, compared to this, which is, like, I'm not sure if you can see a difference, but it definitely feels different. You know, so this means I'm able to execute my last layer algorithms better. Sometimes I get some catches, you know, like, if I do enough T-perms, it'll eventually come. You know, normally it's like a reverse corner cut that is like that somehow. Yeah, like that, and it kind of gets caught up here and in the back, you know. But other than that, I really don't have any problems with this cube. It is a little bit more expensive than the 2020 version. This is $8.95. I'm not sure how much this is, but it's a couple dollars extra on speedcubeshop.com, which is where I got these from. A good thing about both of these cubes is what I just said, you know, they're cheap. They're both really good options compared to, say, the GAN 13, which is $78 for the frosted. You know, it's a good cube, but it's not that great for the price, unless, of course, you just have $78 lying around that you're willing to spend on a cube. But anyway, I would definitely recommend the Super RS3M. If you have the RS3M 2020, it won't feel similar at all. Like, I was very surprised when I felt this out of the box. You know, I'm going to come up with an unboxing of it soon. I've had some problems with the packaging. With the package that I received. But I'm going to come up with an unboxing video in a couple of days, hopefully. But yeah, the turning is very fast, smooth, airy, very effortless, and to be honest, I kind of prefer this one more just because of my accurate turning style. I don't really need the flexibility of this, and I prefer stable cubes way more than unstable and more flexible cubes like the RS3M 2020, and that's why I like the Tornado V3 Pioneer Edition so much. But yeah, that's really it for this review. I hope that covered everything you're looking for. If you have more concerns, you should ask them in the comments below, and I'll do my best to answer them. But yeah, it kind of depends on your turning style, which one you want to get. But to sum it all up, if you have accurate turning, get the Super RS3M Maglev. I don't have the ball core edition, but that's probably good as well. Go check out someone else's review on that. I'm not sure, but if you have less accurate turning and you're looking for a really good cheap cube, get the RS3M 2020 because this is still a very good option for most cubers. Well, that's it for this video. Thank you for watching. If you liked it, please like the video, and if you haven't already, consider subscribing to my channel for more cubing content. Bye, everyone.